Hello dear students, in this video I am going to explain stanza 2 of the poem To Autumn composed by John Keats. And now on your screen you can see stanza 2. So the second stanza describes the period after the harvest when autumn just hangs out around the granary where harvested grain are kept. Most of hard work has already been done, and autumn can just take a nap in the fields, walk across the brooks, or watch the cider pressing operations. So the second stanza starts with the lines, Who had not seen thee off amid thy store? So this stanza starts with a rhetorical question in which the poet is asking the autumn season, and here we can see the personification of autumn season. So he is asking the season that who in this world has not seen you standing beside your store of fruit or nuts, etc. Sometimes whoever seeks abroad may find thee sitting careless on a granary floor. So here the poet uses personification, and he is saying that sometimes autumn season as a human being, as a female character, that is the style of European art where season is considered as female. So here the poet says that sometime whoever want to meet you can find you sitting careless on a granary floor, the hair soft lifted by the winnowing wind. Here is another imagery that the autumn season is sitting carelessly on a granary floor. Why she is sitting carelessly? Because all the works of harvesting has already been done. So that's why she is in a rest mode, the hair soft lifted by the winnowing wind. And at that time, after harvesting, the work of winnowing is also going on. So with the work of winnowing wind, the poet is imagining that autumn season is sitting there careless, and her hair are soft lifted by the winnowing wind. The next image is or on a half reaped furrow sound asleep. Next image is the poet is imagining that mm, autumn season is feeling sleepy on sitting on a half reaped furrow. Furrow means plow. So half sitting beside a half reaped furrow, she is feeling sleepy. Why? What is the reason of his sleepy position? Drowsed with the fume of poppies, because there is the harvesting of poppy flowers, and the fume of poppy flowers makes anyone feel intoxicated, and that's why here is an image that autumn is feeling sleepy there, and the location is half reaped furrow. Next imagination is that while thy hook spares the next swath and all its twinned flowers. In the next image, the poet is thinking that autumn season with his hook has spared the next half row of the crop and also the twinned flowers. And sometimes like a gleaner. Gleaning is a work of picking up scraps after harvesting. So here the poet again personifying autumn season doing as a work of gleaner, and he is saying that and sometimes like a gleaner thou dost keep steady thy laden head across a brook. So that is the image that like a gleaning like a gleaner, autumn season head is laden with the with the scrap after harvesting, and she is crossing the brook. She is crossing the stream, and her head is laden with the bundle of scraps after harvesting. So here in this stanza, first image is of a winnower. First image is of a reaper, second image is of a winnower, and third is of gleaner. So here the poet imagines that autumn season is gleaning the field, and after gleaning, making bundle and laden the bundle on her head, she is steadily crossing the brook, or by a cider press with patient look thou watchst the last oozings hours by hours. And the fourth and the last image of this stanza is of a cider presser. So here he is imagining that you can see autumn season sitting by the cider presser and looking patiently at the last oozings of apples in the cider presser. Thou watchest the last oozings hours by hours. Hours by hours means continuously. The you can see the autumn season looking patiently at the operation of cider pressing the apples, and the juice that is coming out of the machine drop by drop. So in this stanza we can notice that there are what are the operations of harvesting any crop in the autumn season, and that's why the poet here personifies autumn season as female, because it is a, as I have told you, because it is a characteristic of European art that season are considered female there. So in this stanza we can notice that the stanza start with rhetorical question, and we can notice the other operations, the other activities that is done in the autumn season at the time of harvesting. So that's all students, in this video that's all about it, and in the next video we will study stanza 3, and after that we will do analysis of this poem. So thanks to all.